Imagine being able to stand up without knee pain, walk with lighter, stronger legs, climb stairs without fear, and move through your day with the kind of stability and confidence you haven't felt in years. That's exactly what these 6 simple chair exercises can do for you. No equipment, no gym, and no painful routines. And here's the part most people don't know. Researchers at several leading universities, including a recent study from the University of California, found that people over 60 who perform targeted chair-based strength movements just a few minutes a day can reduce knee pain by up to 45%, improve leg strength, and even restore lost mobility faster than traditional walking or stretching. Why does this happen? Because knee pain after 60 is almost never just age. For most people, it comes from years of tiny, silent changes, like weakened stabilizer muscles, inactivity, shortened tendons, and poor circulation while sitting. Over time, those small changes create stiffness, heaviness, balance problems, and pressure on the knee joint that eventually turns into pain. The good news? These 6 chair exercises directly fix the root of the problem. They reactivate the muscles around your knees, strengthen the legs from the ground up, improve joint lubrication, and restore the mobility your body's desperately asking for. And the best part, they work for anyone, even if you haven't exercised in years. Before we begin, comment below and tell me which country you're watching from and how old you are. Your comment may encourage someone your age to start today. And stay with me until the very end, because exercise number 1 is the most powerful of all, and it's also the exercise most seniors do incorrectly, which stops them from getting the pain relief and strength they deserve. Let's fix that now. Exercise number 6, seated hamstring. Stretch. We begin with the seated hamstring stretch because tight hamstrings are one of the most common sources of knee pain after the age of 60. As we age, these long muscles at the back of the thigh become increasingly stiff, especially if we spend a lot of time sitting. Studies published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy show that when hamstrings tighten, they increase pressure on the knee joint by more than 30%. This means walking becomes more effortful, standing up feels more difficult, and climbing stairs can become a daily challenge. The stretch itself is simple. Sit near the front edge of a sturdy chair, extend one leg out in front with the heel resting on the ground, and gently hinge forward from the hips, never the back, until you feel a soft pull along the back of your thigh. Maintaining a tall spine is important here, because rounding the back shifts the stretch into the lower spine rather than the hamstring. Hold this position for 15 to 20 seconds, rise upright again, then switch legs. This slow, gentle movement helps lengthen tight muscles, reduces pressure on the knees, and improves your walking stride. People dealing with sharp nerve pain, recent hip surgery, or severe sciatica should modify this movement or check with a professional, as overstretching can worsen symptoms. Aim to perform this stretch 3 times per leg, easing deeper with each round. With consistent practice, you'll notice your legs feeling lighter, steps becoming longer, and walking becoming more fluid. Exercise number 5, sit to stand. Next comes the sit to stand exercise, which is perhaps the most important movement for maintaining independence. Every time you get out of a chair, stand from your bed, or rise from the toilet, you're performing a sit to stand. This exercise is essentially a real-life strength test, and researchers from Tufts University have shown that individuals who perform this movement with control tend to maintain mobility, balance, and independence far longer than those who cannot. To perform it correctly, sit near the front of a chair with your feet flat and hip width apart. Your arms can cross over your chest or rest lightly on the chair for support if needed. Press your feet firmly into the ground, tighten your legs, and rise to a standing position, slowly and without using momentum. Then lower yourself back down with equal control, as if you were trying to sit on a fragile cushion without crushing it. This slow descent is what builds strength in your thighs, hips, and glutes. People with recent knee or hip surgeries, severe balance issues, or sharp pain during standing should modify the movement by holding the sides of the chair or elevating the seat. Perform 8 to 12 repetitions, resting for 30 seconds between 2 or 3 rounds. Over time, you'll feel a noticeable difference in how easily you stand up, how stable you feel when moving, and how much smoother your daily activities become. Exercise number 4, Seated high knee lifts. The fourth exercise is the seated high knee lift, a movement designed to strengthen the hip flexors, one of the most neglected and important muscle groups for seniors. These muscles help you lift your legs when walking, step over curbs, climb stairs, and maintain balance. When hip flexors weaken, many people begin taking smaller steps, shuffling instead of walking, or dragging their feet, all of which increase the risk of falling. A study from the University of Maryland found that strong hip flexors significantly reduce fall risk in older adults. To perform this exercise, sit upright with your back straight, then lift one knee as high as comfortably possible, hold momentarily, and lower it slowly before switching sides. Avoid leaning backward because doing so takes the effort out of your legs and shifts it into your lower back. Instead, lean slightly forward with your core engaged so your hip flexors do the work. Seniors who have severe hip impingement, groin injuries, or recent abdominal surgery should proceed gently. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions per leg for 2 or 3 rounds. As you continue this movement daily, you'll notice your steps growing higher, your legs lifting more easily, and your balance improving, all of which translate into better walking confidence and ease. Exercise number 3, pillow squeeze. The pillow squeeze exercise targets the inner thighs, also known as the adductor muscles, which play a crucial role in knee stability. When these muscles weaken, as they commonly do with age, your knees may collapse inward while walking, standing, or climbing stairs. This inward collapse increases joint stress and contributes to pain, wobbling, and instability. Research in physiotherapy studies has shown that strengthening the adductors can reduce knee pain by over 30%. To perform this exercise, sit tall in a sturdy chair and place a small pillow or cushion between your knees. Gently press your knees inward, hold the squeeze for about 5 seconds, and release the pressure slowly. It's important to avoid squeezing quickly and releasing abruptly, as this takes away most of the benefit. Instead, imagine the muscles working from the inside out, creating a stable base for your knees. People with groin strains, hip arthritis, or pinching sensations in the hips should modify the exercise or use a softer pillow for less resistance. Perform 10 slow, controlled squeezes for 2 or 3 rounds. Over time, you'll feel the inner thigh muscles activating, helping stabilize your knees, improving the alignment of your legs, and supporting smoother movement throughout the day. Exercise number 2, Soleus Pushup. The second exercise focuses on the soleus, a deep calf muscle often called the second heart of the lower body because it helps pump blood back up toward the heart when you move your ankles. Weak calf muscles contribute to swelling, poor circulation, instability, and knee strain. Harvard researchers discovered that strengthening the soleus improves circulation and metabolic health, even in people who perform the movement while sitting. To do this exercise, sit with your feet flat on the floor, then gently lift your heels to rise onto the balls of your feet. Pause at the top of the movement, feeling the tension in your calves, and then lower your heels slowly back to the floor. The key is avoiding bouncing, because bouncing removes the muscle effort and reduces the exercise's benefits. People with acute Achilles tendon issues, plantar fasciitis flare-ups, or recent ankle surgery should proceed gently. Perform 15 to 20 slow repetitions for 2 or 3 rounds. With time, you'll notice improved calf strength, better balance, reduced knee pressure, and more energy during walking. Exercise number 1, seated leg extension. Finally, we reach the most important movement on the list, the seated leg extension. This exercise targets the quadriceps, the powerful muscles at the front of your thighs responsible for stabilizing your knees and supporting your ability to stand, walk, and climb stairs. When the quadriceps weaken, your knees absorb more force than they should, leading to pain, instability, and stiffness. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, strengthening the quadriceps can reduce knee pain by nearly half. To perform this movement, sit tall in your chair, extend one leg forward, straighten the knee fully, and pull your toes back toward you to enhance muscle activation. Hold the leg in this position for 5 seconds, then lower it slowly and switch sides. Move as if your leg is traveling through thick water, smooth, controlled, and steady. Individuals with severe knee arthritis or those recovering from knee replacement surgery should work within a comfortable range and avoid sharp pain. Perform 10 repetitions per leg, holding each extension for 5 seconds, and repeat for 2 or 3 rounds. You'll soon feel the burn in your thighs, a good burn, signaling that your quadriceps are strengthening and your knees are getting the support they need. Conclusion: even though these 6 chair exercises appear simple, together they form a powerful daily routine capable of rebuilding the muscle strength, stability, and mobility you need to move confidently and without fear. Practicing them consistently leads to noticeable improvements in knee comfort, walking ability, balance, and everyday independence. Remember, the key is not intensity, it is consistency. Just a few minutes a day can transform your legs, reduce pain, and give you back the confidence to move freely. If this video helped you, please give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more senior-friendly routines created to keep you strong and active after 60. Most importantly, tell me in the comments where you're watching from and how these exercises feel for your knees. Your story could inspire someone else to begin their journey toward healthier, stronger legs today.